The air was thick with anticipation. The year was 1830, and on the banks of the North Mosquito River, a new era was dawning. A massive steam-powered sugar mill was being erected, a marvel of engineering. It promised to transform the region, to bring wealth and prosperity. The sawmill, a companion to the sugar mill, was a hive of activity. Logs were transformed into lumber with mechanical precision. The air vibrated with the sounds of progress, the whirring of gears and the hiss of steam. Hope filled the air, as palpable as the scent of sawdust and sugarcane. But this story, my friends, isn't about progress or prosperity. It's about the darkness that lingers when ambition collides with tragedy. It's about the spirits trapped between two worlds, their anguish echoing through the ruins. It's about the haunted history of the new Smyrna sugar mill. Before the sugar mill, before the dreams of a sweet empire, this land had already witnessed its share of turmoil. Once under Spanish rule, it was granted to Ambrose Hull and Andrew Turnbull. Their vision, a bustling indigo plantation, ended in failure and heartbreak. The land changed hands, passing to William Kemble. He saw the potential for sugar, for wealth beyond imagination. Financiers like William de Peyster and Henry Kruger were lured in, their money fueling the construction of the mills. Even Eliza Kruger, Henry's wife, became entangled in the venture. But the land, it seemed, was resistant to change. It clung to its past, to the whispers of those who had come before. And as we know, some whispers are best left undisturbed. December 25th, 1835, Christmas Day, a day for peace, for celebration, not at the new Smyrna sugar mill. On that fateful day, the Seminole Indians, driven by anger and desperation, attacked. The mill, once a symbol of hope, became a battleground. The air, thick with the scent of sugarcane, now reeked of gunpowder and fear. The screams of workers and the crackle of flames painted a horrifying picture. The mills were burned to the ground, the machinery twisted and broken. The dream of a sugar empire reduced to ashes and smoke. But the story didn't end there. It merely took a terrifying turn. Today, the ruins of the new Smyrna sugar mill stand as a stark reminder of that tragic Christmas day, but they are more than just crumbling brick and mortar. They are a beacon drawing us to the darkness that remains. People have reported strange occurrences, unexplained cold spots and eerie noises. Some claim to have seen shadowy figures moving through the ruins, remnants of those who lost their lives in the attack. Others whisper of spirit orbs captured in photographs, proof of the restless souls trapped within these walls. The new Smyrna sugar mill is a place where history and horror collide. It's a place where the veil between this world and the next seems thin, almost transparent. And it's a place that reminds us sometimes the past doesn't stay buried. Sometimes it reaches out, desperate to be heard, desperate to be remembered.
How you doing? It's Manny again, back at Hidden Truths and Urban Legends. Today we're at New Smyrna at the old sugar mill of Kruger and de Peyster Sugar Mill Plantation. Just to let you know, this place is also known as the Haunted Woods. Tales of Indian spirits they would come and manifest through these woods, and they say that they see them on top of these trees. And some of them even say that they were taking flight. Now, this is not St. Augustine or one of those places where they reenact the raids. So I was trying to see if I could see any, and of course, we were unable to see any. Again, they're also known as the shadow people. If you see in the video, if you see any shadow people, leave it on the comment below. I might not catch it. As we walk through again, that's the nature trail right there. It's a beautiful place if you guys want to come visit. Tonight we're going to set up camp. I'm going to try to leave a trail cam up, and we're going to try to talk to the spirits, see if we can get anything, any feedback, see if we can get them to talk. Again, this is the purgery. This is where they would line up all the barrels, as you can see right here, how they had it all cornered in. As we go further right here, now this right here, on this part right here, this is what's the engine room, is what they would call it. I believe this big hole mounted right here is actually where one of the big engines would be, which I'll show you in the picture over there. I believe they had that stomped in here, the engine that will go through. That chimney would help burn it. And as you can see over here on the bottom, they would have stacks as well. Now, as we go through, we'll keep walking. Let me see if I can get a closer view. All right, so as you can see right here, these big bowls right here is what you call a kettle train. And what they would do is they would extract the juices, they put it into the bowls, and they would end up getting them sold, I guess. So that was just a quick walkthrough of the ruins that where we're at. Again, people say that they've seen shadow people across these ruins, across the walls. Of course, I don't see any at the moment. If you guys see it again on the camera, let me know below. We will be back tonight, and we will try to, again, talk to the spirits and see what we get. Hopefully we catch something. You guys, see you tonight. We're sitting here in front of Sugar Mill's ruins. We're gonna go ahead and do our investigation tonight, and we're gonna say a prayer before we go in, so let's go.
Mm.
No. Chill right now.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that stuff right here. Wing 19.
Find a spot, we'll go find a spot to put the trail cam up.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to get us some trail cam video. For some reason, the battery dead, and get some new batteries. Some fidelity. Head back and try to get some special offered. Yeah, really good readings.
Mm.
21. 81. So I don't know if you noticed in the video, but the camera was flickering as well as I was getting spikes. You probably couldn't hear me throughout as I was speaking kind of low, but I was getting point 21 and stuff. And if you watch the video more closely as we go, you might see some spirit orbs. Okay, this is an epoch box. This right here will answer yes or no questions. That spirits use the magnetic field around. They should be able to answer yes or no. Shut down. 20 right here. Right here. Is there any spirits that could tell us what happened here? One, I'm gonna go ahead and get out spirit box as well. And some spirit balls. Is there any spirits that could tell us what happened here? Spiking up. It's their flashlight. Put this down here. Yes or no? You know how to use the box? No. No. You don't want to tell us what happened, or can you tell us what happened here? Do you want to conversate with us? Anybody who would like to communicate? Go ahead, they're like fiction.
Oh,
And give us a sign of your presence.
spirit balls going off.
Are you in peace? Are you in peace? Are you aware of any other ghosts or spirits nearby?
It's too
Are we welcomed here?
yes or no. I am and Rose.
How did you pass? Now this next one, I believe he says in the wake up, but let me know if you hear something else. One of the definitions for wake up is to become more aware of a real life situation and to concentrate on the matter in hand. Just to let y'all know.
Absolutely. If you so they didn't read Green Knight.
We have a message that needs to be heard.
Noble guys. On. Now get fine. Sure.
Our word help you be at peace and pass over.
I'm that. Oh, yeah. I just. Yes.
Yes, that also.
You. Very sick. And now.
We also record.
Hard.
I'm going to go ahead and say a prayer before we leave. Eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord, and let them perpetuate light shine upon them. May their souls and the souls of all the faithful and departed, may the mercy of God rest in peace. All right, guys. You're out here. We've seen the spirit ball move when it asked it to send a presence. It did. It did communicate. It said no and yes. And I'm going to go ahead and check the spirit box, and we'll go ahead and get some answers. So this is what I got out of this experience before we go to the conclusion. They didn't want to tell me what happened at first, as they said they didn't want to. As they opened up, they did say that in the wake up, so I'm guessing the battle, it was 3 nights from what I'm guessing, and they were butchered. And that's what I got out of this. As far as crossing over, I do believe that they were saying they were worried sick, and they mentioned Satan, so I'm guessing they're worried sick to cross over to that other side because of Satan. So we're here to give you the conclusion to the video. This is my wife, Cherie. Usually I roll with 3 or 4 guys with us. It was just me and my wife that night. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like there was something behind me. I'm gonna let my wife talk about how she felt, and then I'll finish off with how I felt. Ladies first. How'd you feel about the video?
Okay, first of all, when we went there, it was really eerie, and cold. Didn't really feel anything till we turn around the corner where Manny sets up the eco box and stuff. It was cold, and I felt like something was behind me. So if you see my headlamp moving back and forth, because I felt like something was following me. So when he puts I'm filming, and I'm like, because I'm seeing the screen that we're recording on warping, and it never does that on us. So then he sets out the eco box, the spirit ball, and he starts talking on the, Spirit 7 device.
The SP7.
The SP7, sorry. And I'm sitting there filming, and I keep feeling like something or somebody's around us. And then if you can watch in the film, it was proven. There's a gray orb in front of him, and then when he turns his back, it's on back of him, and then it'll disappear. And then it'll come back, right in front of him. And if you can watch really closely in the video, when the spirit ball goes off, out of Manny's back shoots a little green healing orb, and it goes right into the spirit ball. If you can catch that.
Well,
it's really fast.
Just so you guys know, each spirits have different colors, and green is one of the
green
healings.
Is healing.
And the white that you see are the gray.
The whitest gray is a person.
Okay. Now, me personally, I'm not big into the spirit. What do you call them?
The orbs.
The orbs. My wife's big on that. I didn't really notice it in the video. I actually thought it was maybe the light from the glistening from the camera.
And it wasn't.
But no.
That was flickering and warping the whole time.
That occasionally does happen at night when I'm around spirits. I've had that. If you watch the other 2 videos, it usually happens when the spirits are near us. My wife.
Yeah, that's the first time that's ever happened to me. I was like,
And I've noticed that also the battery's drained. I did feel like somebody was watching us the whole time. I felt like
somebody was in back of us or in front of us.
If you noticed, I actually
I get kind of just thinking about it.
Yeah, I did too. That was one of my scarier ones again because it was just me and my wife. It was late.
I was ready to go.
And usually when you do these, you want to have 3 or 4 people with you. You don't want to just,
Right.
go, me and my wife, I love you.
I love you too, but when it's time to go, it's time to go.
I was startled. That was the first time I brought the spirit balls out.
And they went off.
Yeah, that was my first time actually getting a spirit ball reading, so that's why you see me,
That's when the
kind of in
meter was
shots.
at like a 22 or a 21.
Yeah, it did go. It was backing up. As far as that goes, that's why I put the actual e-box box there and everything. I was gonna go around to the chimney side and put the box down, but I got more reading at that particular location.
Right there in that corner. Yeah.
Also, when I went to go put the trail cam up, the batteries was already drained, so that was pretty.
And they were fully charged.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get new batteries for the next video, which will be the devil chair for you guys who are new or subscribed.
That was interesting too. You got to subscribe and like. You'll like that one.
The devil chair will be it's gonna be a thrilling experience. Also, just on another note, again, we did this channel so we could find, actually see if there's life after death. I do believe in Jesus. Don't get me wrong.
Obviously, there is.
But I wanted to see for myself actually, and I'm actually finding out as they talk to me again. This is I believe this is my 4th video in. And I've been getting a lot of feedback from the spirits, and it's an amazing experience. The travel is crazy, and it gets a little scary out there.
It was well worth it. I could say that. I had chills and felt like somebody was there the whole time, and I was correct.
Well, guys, again, like, subscribe, and we'll catch
And
you
look
in the next
forward
video.
to the next video.
See you then.